Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Grab a cold one, crank up the volume, and join the show. Welcome to NBNR Live. And here we go.
It's no block, no rock.
Go Big Red. Indeed, no block, no rock. Episode 240. Coming at you from the NBNR studio in Omaha, Nebraska. Speaking of Nebraska, the flagship brewing company of the state, if you will, Nebraska Brewing Company. Got my pickle fight here. I guess it's just gonna fucking be hot for the next how many more days? So, right here, crisp, refreshing, keeps me cool. Cool. I'm so cool.
Cool beans.
Not. Hey, be nice. Mike, you go.
Speaking of it being hotter than hell outside, this is also refreshing on a hot summer day. Squeeze the day. It is nice citrus lemon radler beer. It is fantastic. And you can get it in the cans right now or on tap at the brewery. So one of my favorites, especially when it's hotter than fuck outside.
I love that. I know you are a true Squeeze the Day fan.
Yeah.
And you still look at the can just to make sure.
No, I honestly was admiring
You're
the cans.
admiring the logo.
Yeah, I was honestly I haven't looked at it in a while.
Yeah.
But
It's a compliment to the design and
Yeah, no, the artwork is fantastic. on that one. I'm going to keep mine very brief. You know what I'm drinking. It's the Pilsner. Every single week. It's good for hot weather. It's good for cold weather. Everything in between. It's just a great beer. Kyle Byers, what do you got over there?
I am once again drinking the EOS Hefeweizen, and my Nebraska Brewing Company cheers of the week goes to, once again, the live show next Monday.
One
the
week from today.
season starts next week. So
crazy
live show. We're going to break down the pucker factor of all of Nebraska's opponents this year and go through just kind of what we think, our season predictions, all that good stuff live at Nebraska Brewing Company on 108th and Harrison in La Vista, Nebraska.
Yeah.
We've got it locked down for you. Only NBNRs. NBNRs?
I don't.
NBNR listeners?
Well,
NBNR listeners.
Yeah.
You guys are going to be the only ones in attendance.
I got it.
Yeah.
NBNR me.
What I'm really excited about
Yeah.
is the fact that the pucker factor, if you guys didn't listen last week, Kyle talked about, he went through some numbers to develop the actual pucker factor ratings on all of the games that we're going to have this season. And us three, me, Mike, and Jared, have no idea.
None.
Yes, we have no clue about, and I'm excited. He said he wants to make the graphics for the live show, and I hope there's something that has to do with.
Just no big anus on the wall behind us.
Hey,
We don't need that.
That's what.
Listen.
There's an O-ring.
Kyle said this was some sicko shit. So I'm expecting some sphincters.
He's expecting hole.
I'm expecting.
So anyway,
Kyle will show hole. Go on.
please join us. We said 6:30 start time.
6:30 start time. Tap room
Yes.
will be open at 5 p.m. We will be open at 5. We'll have beers ready to flow. You guys can grab your seats. We're gonna have some pulled pork there.
Woo.
So you can grab some food while you're there. It's dinner and drinks with NBNR.
Might as well.
Yeah. What else are you doing on a Monday? I saw Kyle, you wrote a beautiful post today.
Thank you.
But yeah, what else are you doing? Like come
Nothing.
hang out with us. Let's talk some ball. If you do want to spend 2 days in a row at NBC, I know we talked about it last week a little bit. We do have the 50-mile march landing there Sunday at 12:15. So it'll be great. We're raising money for veterans. If you want to come by, win some cool, like really cool raffle prizes, check out some great veteran-owned businesses that are, going to be showing off their goods. Come by Sunday, 12:15. And then the next day, come to the live show. That's going to be they're both really fun. I shouldn't say that's going to be the fun one, but yeah,
Yeah.
Let's go.
So that is the Nebraska Brewing Company Cheers of the Week. World class.
In every glass. Way to snipe
Perfect.
that one.
Thank you.
sniped it.
I appreciate it. NBNR is also brought to you by Sinovations Omaha. At Sinovation Omaha, your image is our business. From eye-catching indoor and outdoor signs to clear professional wayfinding solutions, we help your brand stand out where it matters most. Transform your walls with stunning wraps, turn vehicles into rolling billboards with custom decals, and add privacy or style with vinyl window graphics. When you partner with Sinovation Omaha, you're not just getting signage, you're adding curb appeal and creating a lasting first impression for your customers. Get started today by calling 402-619-1973. Our pals over at Sinovation Omaha.
Hell yeah.
Kyle, do you do audiobooks by chance?
Please don't.
No, I would listen.
It's not my thing.
You have this voice that just soothes me.
Yeah, great. You know, Mike
Sinovations, yes.
Mike texted us and said, "Who wants to read this tonight?" I go, "I can read."
I can read.
Okay,
I know these words.
So when I saw that text come through, I hadn't seen it. I'd been in meetings all day and I saw Kyle say, "I can read." And I was like, yeah, I fucking hope so. And then I opened it. I was like, oh, no, that's what he meant.
We need Sinovations to make a sign.
They are going to
with
make us a
that
sign.
on it. With that on it.
It just says,
So
I can read.
Kyle can read it better.
Yeah,
I need a blinking LED sign behind Kyle's head that says, I can read.
yeah. We'll put it in order.
Yeah, I do know that they're going to be making us a sign for our wall at some point for the studio. So stay tuned for that. You'll see that.
everywhere. Sign.
That'll be nice.
Okay. Are we done with plugging stuff? Live
Hey,
show?
housekeeping
Sinovation?
is done.
Nice.
Yes.
Hey, 10 days until toe meets leather in Arrowhead. Well, first of all, I do want to give a shout out real quick to Tyler Goodman, a guy I work with, said, "Hey, my father-in-law, by chance, says, I listened to that No Block, No Rock podcast," after he was asked what Husker podcast he listens to. So I just want to give a shout out to him.
Hey,
Thank you for listening. We appreciate you. And that's enough of the shout out.
Hey, and actually, there is another shout out. And look,
oh, this is pretty cool.
Okay.
look.
Hey,
Yeah.
So, Herd Ass Sports had a chance to sit down with somebody that I'm not going to tell you who, but we interviewed them for like 25 minutes. And this is a big interview. Okay. And while I was there, Terry Braden comes walking out of the practice field and he like double takes and he looks at me and he says, "Hey man, you guys have a really good podcast." And I said,
Oh, shit.
"Thanks." And he shook my hand and then he just kind of walked off. So, hey, I'm taking that as a win.
That's pretty tight.
At least someone on the coaching staff likes us.
Yeah.
I do have to.
Go.
Really quick. I was, Mike was in this group chat. I got beat up last week because I did not say thank you to, I got tickets to the season opener very, very late. And Sam Hahn beat me up over it and said I did not give him a thank you. And I did not mean to,
Oh, I love my boy, Dad Honey.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So I told him, I was like, I might just order a custom Dad Honey jersey and wear it to the game for you. Unfortunately, Sam, if you're watching, I'm not going to do that.
No,
I ain't made of money.
Hey,
we do
honestly,
a podcast here.
Sam said to me today that he might come to our live show on Monday. So
Oh,
if you want to hang out with the MBNR boys and potentially Sam
Let's
Hunt,
go.
make sure you guys come to Nebraska Brewing Company on Monday at 6:30 p.m.
Yeah.
And just bullshit with us. Have some pulled pork. Have some cold beers. Go on.
Well,
Go
look,
on, Jared.
yeah.
Tell them
No.
the bad news. We got bad news, guys.
Yeah, I guess it is. I just don't know how to take it, right? I don't know how to take. Mike, were you the one that found out initially?
So I saw that there were some other Husker accounts tweeting that Matt Rule blocked them on Twitter.
Yeah.
So I went and checked to see if we were blocked on Twitter.
We had the weird suspicion that maybe we were one of them.
And we were.
So,
So
have we earned the title of the Bad Boys of Nebraska podcasting now? Have we earned that title?
I look, the whole thing, I don't know what the deal is behind the scenes with that. I don't know if that's to like clear up his mind going into the season where he's not seeing a bunch of like,
Putting the blinders on.
yeah, he's putting the blind, like the season's coming up and you have to imagine bad things are going to happen at some point
They will.
and people will be talking about those said bad things. And like, if I'm him, yeah, I'd be doing the same shit. There's 6,000 Nebraska Twitters. Like, I don't want to see it. I'm busy working. I'm trying to get right. I'm trying to do things. I don't want to see it.
In our defense,
Mm.
it's not like we tweet at him ever.
No,
We've never added him.
Never.
Not one time have we been like
No.
at Matt Rule.
No, because we are self-aware enough to know that that's kind of cringe to do that.
Yeah.
To
Well,
like to at any coaches
Right.
or anything, or even especially players. We don't do that shit.
Well, and I know it's kind of a news flash for people, but like we want Matt Rule to be successful. We want this team to win a lot of games. So we don't want to be a distraction. So if he's blocking out the noise and we happen to be noise, hey, thanks, coach.
I just
I choose to think that Matt Rule was listening to us consistently, and then Jared called him a piggy, and then heard me doing the wee, and he was like, "Nah, enough of these guys. I'm done."
He's like, did he just call me a pig?
Dude, I lost all this weight, you piece of shit.
Just because I'm a viewer. Yeah, well, I think we'll talk about that too. Yeah, so I told someone at work, and their reaction was so funny. They're like, well, shit, I was at 10, now I'm at 6.
Yeah, that's the NDNR effect right there.
I'm like, well, yeah, it's like, you're like, oh, that's a soft move, and you shouldn't have to do that. Just get off Twitter. And I'm like, why don't you just mute us instead of blocking us? Because that's all. I feel like that's a whole other kind of membrane of like, fuck you, I'm blocking you. You could just muted us. We wouldn't have known.
Do you want my goal for this podcast?
Kind of
moving forward.
Yeah, what's your goal?
My goal for this podcast moving forward is someday one of us, maybe all of us, will have an interaction with Matt Rule and we will get unblocked on Twitter. That is our goal. Maybe by the end of 2026.
I can tell you I'll probably be the one that's likely the one to see him first out of the four of us.
I would imagine.
And I'll try to put in a good word. Hey, coach.
Hey, coach.
Hey, come on, brother.
Hey.
So we really like Nebraska football. We like you.
It also
Right.
just kind of depends on what the record is this year. But go on.
So we have different goals based on my conspiracy theory that we've literally, like you said, we've made this noise and Matt Rule knows us.
yes, he does.
And he doesn't want to hear what we have to say. He's focused on producing results in game. If that is the case, my guess is there'll be a statement about that, how he's putting the blinders on, blocking out the haters, whatever. Not that we are haters. My goal would be that by the end of the season, everyone on the coaching staff has us blocked.
Well, I love how
Double down.
Yeah, just double down. But I like that he knew who we were. Like somebody,
Maybe.
if he
Or
didn't
he
do it
doesn't.
personally,
I don't know.
someone on his staff was like, not these guys.
or just some intern, some shitty intern that's bitter or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Here, you know what I would love is like, you got the Ndamukong Suh strength complex, right?
Yeah.
You got Ndamukong Suh up there, and you got the NBNR logo up there. We have NBNR's logo is in the locker room, and they're just
Bulletin board material, baby. We're the bulletin board
they
material.
have each of our dumb faces on a dartboard.
It's our Facebook and Twitter cover photo, and it's on a dartboard. Yeah, they're just throwing darts at it every day.
Fuck yeah.
It's just I
And
just love.
suddenly Matt Rule comes really great at throwing 19s. They're all in Mike's face.
Why am I 19?
Why am I? Well, it's just assuming what your story is true, Kyle, and I'm not doubting that it's true. It's just very funny that Terry Braden, D-line coach, recognizes us and gives props.
Recognizes the one person that's the least on the screen.
Stop.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
And so
I mean-
is the coaching staff in alignment? I don't know. I gotta ask. Are they in alignment? It's a joke. It's a joke. People relax. Of course they're in alignment. Hater, shut up.
Anywho,
I had another point. Oh,
But anywho.
here we go. No. Here's my point, right? Because
Okay.
Mike said a few minutes ago, we want Matt Rule to succeed, which no shit. But not just that, right? If there's anybody that we want to succeed, it's a guy like Matt Rule, because in every aspect of being a CEO, every aspect of being a head coach of a Power 5 football program, the dude has it. He's a great ambassador for us. Hard worker, grinder, all that shit, right? Like, we want so badly for him to do it because, dude, all this work that he's been putting in, and it doesn't work. I bet you, if something bad happens, God forbid, he's just thinking, I did all that shit and I still ended up like this. I still ended up fired, which most coaches do. They end up fired some way, somehow. But like, he's probably thinking, all that work I put in for that program, being an ambassador, recruiting, etc. And they still couldn't do it. Nebraska still couldn't do it. Matt Rule needs to do it because the dude puts his nose to the grindstone and he works his ass off. Like, so the fact that he blocked us kind of hurts a little. So we acknowledge that dude is a hard-ass worker, man. You couldn't say that about every coach that we've had. So that's why it hurts just a little bit more, just a little bit. Blackout jerseys.
Yes.
I know you guys are really itching to talk about the blackout jerseys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, throw those fucking bones. All the offensive players. Dylan Raiola's got the fucking throw the bones jersey on. How do we feel about that? Blackout, USC.
It's just another alternate jersey we're going to lose in. Like, if you're going to, I'm a big advocate for if you're going to schedule an alternate jersey, do it against Akron. Do it against a team that
Houston?
you have a good chance. Yes, Houston Christian. Do it against a team you have a good chance of winning against, because we lose in alternate jerseys. The surrender whites, we lose in those. So, in my opinion, I think they looked cool, but schedule them differently. That's my opinion.
I agree with what you're saying. Like, USC is one of the games that's on that schedule that I think a lot of people are looking at like, shit, we might lose that game.
I mean, it's in Lincoln, which is a good sign. A night game, it's going to be rocking.
Yeah,
but
yeah, that's a really tough game to win. Like, that's
No doubt.
Like at its best, it's a toss up. USC is a very talented team, but outside of that, they don't do it for me.
You don't like the all black?
No, I don't get it. It's not a Nebraska thing. It's an Adidas thing. We've talked about this 100 times. I feel like
copy paste.
Adidas just doesn't really do anything that sick. So like, it's neat. Like, I like the all black, but like we haven't had, I think, in my opinion, like a good alternate in like almost 10 years.
Is it
Maybe
because
a
you're
little bit more.
colorblind and you can't see the colors?
I can see black, dickhead.
Oh, okay, good.
The one color he can see.
Yeah.
The regular jersey, he doesn't even know what color it is.
Yeah.
Go big what?
And don't they have the white helmet with it too? Like, why would we not be rocking a black helmet if we're gonna go all black? Like,
I'm personally a fan of like the chromed out like helmets.
Oh, those
I
are
like
dope.
those.
You know, like some nice visors on them, and like Oregon's got that stuff figured out. Like their uniforms look great, of course, with the Nike and all this other stuff, right?
Advantage.
Yeah, but what I'll say is clearly the players want this kind of thing. And so we've talked about changing the tunnel walk. We've talked about changing the music in the stadium. We've talked about all these things to cater to a younger audience, like catering to the players, getting them hyped up and stuff. If your players really, really want alternate jerseys and those players sign off on those alternate jerseys, that's exactly what the recruits are looking for. That's exactly what the recruits are looking at. Yeah, tradition. Like, we can wear the same uniform all the time, but if your recruits are looking for a different experience and they're looking for these things, it only adds to the facilities and the culture and all this other stuff, right? So, like, do whatever. I could care less. You could have an alternate jersey for 6 out of 12 games. Wouldn't bother me a bit. Now, there are exceptions where they are just ugly. Like, they are just terrible, right? Like the duct tape numbers that we had years back.
Blue around the red. Like,
Yeah.
how stupid.
Matt Rule even called out. He's like, yeah, my first year we had like a blue outline. He's like, if we're going to do it, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make it look different.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do something, go all the way.
Yeah.
So,
Like, if you're gonna fuck around, then fuck around. You know, get fucky with it, right? And just real quick, I love how, you know, I don't know if you heard what Matt Rule said. He said, we're allowed to do cool things.
Yeah. We have a
So
right. We have a right to do cool things.
Yeah. So all you old fuck, shut up. Shut up. Let us progress, please.
so
Let us serve beer too. Okay, sorry.
correct. I saw some comments on, you know, our
That
clip
doesn't
we
mean-
put out about the beer thing. Why do we need that?
No,
Shut
no,
up,
no,
dork.
no.
You know why?
Shut
Have you
up,
not
dork.
watched Husker football the last 10 years? That's
Yeah.
why we need it. Come on.
I may be showing my naivete here. Do players actually get a vote on what these alternates look like? Is that a thing, Kyle? You mentioned like if they sign off on it. Is that something that is?
so.
No, I doubt it. I bet it comes to them and they're like, yeah, it's awesome or it's not.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think they have got no say in the designing process. But what I'm saying is
They're
all the players
excited
get
about it.
excited about it
Yeah.
and everybody loves it and everybody's hyped about it. So
Well, and I think, again, Mike, you mentioned, you scheduled on a hard game like USC, but like Kyle said, like you get excited about it. Maybe that adds a little bit more to, how the players feel about that game. Hopefully that's
if
not
that
a motivating
adds
factor. I know,
more
I
to
know.
that.
But
Just like your Kelsey take. If that is the factor of the game, we have other issues.
I think it would be dumb to say that the players aren't going to be excited to put on alternates.
No, I agree.
I think
look
that
good,
does
feel good.
create,
I get
like-
that.
And so
but-
like having it on those big games, like I'm trying to help myself understand. I could see it.
no,
I don't think that's like a factor in the game, but I think it makes them excited, and I think that can
Little
extra
juice.
it can be something.
Do you want to know how I know they don't get a say? Because all the other alternates that we've had in the last 10 years have sucked ass. So
Hey, you know what? Maybe this is a hot take or whatever. Those ones that they wore against Buffalo, the all whites versus Buffalo, I like that.
does that have the chrome face mask?
Yeah.
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 And that, like the old fashioned numbers.
Mhm.
Also 2018, the Divine Ozigbo game against Illinois.
Oh, you like those?
I liked those.
the red with the white.
Yeah, and they actually
Yeah.
had cream colored pants
Yeah,
because we are
cream-colored
scarlet and cream.
Yeah.
Don't make me go off on a fucking tangent about how we don't have any cream in our color. Scarlet and cream. Yeah, well, it's just plain white. Anyway, I actually like those. The old school and the 2009 against Louisiana. Like the script, old school 60s look. I like that shit.
yeah, I mean, I really liked the black shirt uniforms that we wore
Against
Like,
Illinois.
yeah.
Oh,
I did
Bad
like
memories.
those. I did like those.
Luke McCaffrey 3 picks. That's all I can think about.
They look great.
And the Illinois punter running for 20 yards.
Oh, I remember that. Nobody even stopped. That was so bad.
Well, Mike, I want to also go back to what you said about you're doing this against USC, and like we're building this game up.
Right.
We're building it up. We're building it up, and then they shrink. Right? Can't you
I
just?
can't wait to hear
Well,
Kyle's
pucker factor.
pucker factor on
Games
that
in
game.
November, everybody's shrinking.
Yeah.
Right.
Shut up, stupid dick.
Yeah, that's
Okay, another question for you guys. Blackout game. Let's just say 85,000 show up. How many of those will show up in red or white out of spite?
30,000. Or no, I'm sorry.
No.
70. What'd you say? 88,000? 85,000?
85,000.
50,000 people will show up in the wrong color.
Minimum.
That's a lot of
Minimum.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say 40
I was gonna say
Jesus
60.
Christ.
because
There will
You
be
don't have any-
20,000 fans wearing black.
You don't have any faith in our fans to
No.
show up in black?
No,
No,
this is more prepared than they've ever been, though. They've never announced a blackout this early, so maybe the messenger pigeon will get to the olds, and maybe they'll learn that they have to wear black that day.
Well, because remember Miami, wasn't that like the week of they announced it? Remember
Right,
Miami in
yes.
2014?
yeah,
I think it was like the week of, and it was just the students, and they had like cool signs, but like nobody else like showed up.
But
in
see,
black.
that goes right back to my point, right? The students are always down because it's cool.
Because it's cool.
Everybody else is like, nope, we don't wear black in the stadium.
What we
It's
need to
the,
do.
it's the sea of red.
This is what we need to do. Put the camera on me. Do you remember back in high school, Kyle? What happens if you didn't wear a black to a blackout in high school?
Yeah.
You threw a trash bag on those motherfuckers.
Yep.
I want 70-year-old Ralph to come up the stairs wearing his fucking 1994 national championship sweatshirt, and I'm going to say, sorry, Ralph, black bag.
Yeah.
Just start bagging these bitches.
bagging these.
Well, so you guys brought up a really interesting point that, like, historically, when we do the the blackouts or whatever we do, the messaging, like, to get to the fans is not good.
Well, it's Twitter.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And so I think now, like, being way ahead of it, like, we're in mid-August. You've got till November 1st to buy a black shirt. It's
Like-
not hard. I can point you to 100 stores.
I'm waiting for the day the university like really goes all out in promoting something like that. So
Or-
like I didn't get an email. Like
Right.
think about
I
all the
did.
people
I
that
did.
oh you did?
Yeah. So like, all the season ticket holders got
Oh.
an email.
Right. Mike's
Well,
season
yes.
ticket holder.
Yeah,
I forget that.
You gotta,
Yeah,
be,
he's-
you gotta be an exclusive club. What they should do is what other people do, like what they do for basketball games, all this stuff. Just give everybody a free shirt.
Thank you, Mike. I was just
Why
going to say,
not just give everybody a free shirt? It's going to cost you what? $1 a shirt,
Yes.
if that.
yeah,
Not even.
like,
But so
yeah, sorry, go.
just talking about cost, like,
Yeah.
I mean, at your best, you're talking like $3 to $4 a shirt.
Not even. When you're buying 90,000 of them,
But
It-
They're
you're
made
getting-
in Sri Lanka.
so let me be
Buy a
generous.
fuck you.
you get free shit from Adidas. Adidas could make you 100,000 of them for nothing.
Let me be generous. We'll call it $2 a shirt. So at 85, you're talking 175 or $170,000.
Nothing.
Here's the thing. If you would have talked to me a year ago, I would have told you that's crazy. You know where they're going to make $170,000 in a game this year?
On hot dogs.
Only if you're there.
Jesus.
On alcohol.
They're going to make more than that in each game.
Yeah, like there's so much, like you can now do these cool things. That's something you can do. How many times, like one of the greatest traditions in college football, Penn State whiteout.
Yep.
You know what they do? They're supplying shit.
Are they supplying everybody with a white shirt?
They're supplying shit.
Right.
Like, dude, half the reason why they do shit like this is so they can sell merch.
Right.
Right? Sell your jersey. Yes, Mike, have a special blackout shirt. Like, what's the point of the United States sending jobs to fucking Cambodia if we can't get a shirt for $2? What's the point of all this shit then?
Oh boy.
You know? Stick to sports.
Cambodia is a nice place, I've heard.
Depends what factory you work at. Jesus.
Yes. Wear black.
guys-
November 1st.
Hey,
wear black.
You know what?
You
You know what? You guys remind me of? I say Cambodia. I say Sri Lanka. I say cheap t-shirts. You know what I feel in here? The pucker factor. You guys are all puckering up. Oh, don't say that.
You know who?
No, I
Oh.
just know where this conversation goes.
Hurrdat
What do you
Brand Goods
mean?
should make 100,000 black shirts, brand the crap out of it.
Take the
Just
tag
saying.
off. Don't look at the tag.
No, have a Hurrdat right on the back. Have Hurrdat all over the freaking shirt.
Hell yeah.
Right? Brand the crap out of it. Donate 100,000 shirts to Memorial Stadium for the blackout.
You've planted
You
a
want
seed.
to talk about the easiest form of advertising ever? Our premium sponsor is Hurrdat Sports or Hurrdat. What was it called? A brand?
Yeah, heard at Brand Goods.
Hurrdat Brand Goods, our exclusive sponsor for donating 100,000 shirts.
And all it'll cost you is a couple $100,000
Yeah.
Hey,
for one game.
guess what? You gotta spend money to make money.
Sure, but yeah, there's a risk analysis there that tells me maybe not the best move.
Hey, I'm just throwing out ideas, guys.
Are we?
I want a free shirt, guys. That's all I want.
You like free stuff, do you, Mike?
Yes,
Mike,
I love free stuff.
I actually know for a fact that you own a black Husker shirt.
I own multiple,
Yeah,
but
you don't need a free shirt.
I want a free one.
Wear black.
I want a
November
free
1st, wear black.
one. Dude, I'm wearing black right now.
Okay, that's just me. It took me a second to pick up on what you were doing there. I'm colorblind and dumb. You're just making fun of both parts. That's kind of mean.
Wait, both implies just two.
There's other bad factors about me.
Billy.
but
Okay.
Publicly, I can't talk.
Well,
about
you're get us on track. What?
Single digits. We haven't really talked about the single digits.
Well,
The
sure.
selections, they've talked about it in nauseum, it seems like. Just talking about why they picked them. I mean, the logic sounds good.
The logic is sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like recruits come in, I want number one. Well, no, you didn't earn it. The team voted on who earned it, and you didn't.
Like,
So
yeah, single digits, right? I don't give a shit. I knew Dylan wasn't gonna get number one. People thought he was gonna get number one. I'm like, no, he's DR15.
He's already
Like,
branded. People
yeah,
bought
yeah.
jerseys.
the only reason that he would have taken number one is if like somebody really was like, we can sell a lot more jerseys. And I don't like Dylan is very I've never met him in person.
Dude.
But like from what I've seen, like this kid's down to earth. Like he's not gonna do that just so he can sell more jerseys. Like he just
DR15 is embroidered in his car seats. Like
yeah.
he's not changing.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
It's him. It's his brand.
For number one, because obviously that was the last one to get announced. Did anyone expect Sia Wright? I thought honestly maybe Emmett Johnson.
I mean, I expected maybe another offensive player because it's just so defensive loaded again, which is a good
Yeah.
thing, right? But with all those big guys gone and you're still replacing them with more defensive guys, it's like, okay, maybe they do love the defense.
Mm-hmm.
They respect the defense.
It's like I don't really know what else to add. I just don't. I have zero interest in the single digits.
Well, the tradition's broke because Vincent Shavers got one last year because Jamari Butler said, I don't want to wear this anymore. And he just gave it to him, right? So, like, at that point, you gave it to a true freshman for nothing. So, like, how does that tradition even stay alive? Shouldn't I go to, like, the next guy that wants a single digit or was voted in? Like, what are we doing? And then now he's switching to 9.
Well, I think you're getting to the heart of why I just
it's just stupid. I don't like it.
You know, V9.
Now he's got his
I like
V9.
V9. I like that.
Yeah.
Because it sounds cool.
Now he can embroider that on his car seats.
I think it comes back to the same reason that we talk about preseason rankings. Is it the most important thing in the world? No. But does it give something for Husker fans to be excited about, to gear up for the season? Absolutely.
It gets the piggies riled up.
Yeah, for that reason, I think it is neat. If you're like basing, your player rankings on who's getting in those single digits, I think you're weird. It is obviously, like it said, it's player votes. Like that's neat. Like you're seeing these guys recognize teammates. That's awesome. But it's not the most important thing. Yeah, the Vincent Shavers thing was odd.
Yeah.
But it's something that, like every one of us, and maybe not Jared, but I feel like you did too. But every one of us watched. Every one of us was looking and waiting when it got down to just number 1. We were all looking and waiting to see who it was going to be.
We were talking about it in the group chat.
Yeah. We, as much as we like to not think we are piggies.
I mean, look, it's the same thing. I mean, are they going to announce who got black shirts this year?
They will next week.
Wait, are the black shirts still a thing?
I mean, that's my question. I mean, like the single digits are the same thing for the black shirts for me. Like I've seen people get black shirts that performed not great. I've seen it's the same thing. Like I don't care. It's a tradition. Yes, I'm all about it. Great. Black shirts, cool. It's the nickname of the defense. Cool.
Like it's cool to see Javon Reich at 0, right? Been through a lot.
Right.
I see Janiron gets number 4. So like, does that mean what does that mean for Janiron Bonner? You know what I mean?
He's the toughest guy on the field. Does it mean he's going to play a lot? I don't know.
Well, he might play. It's just he's always been I've been in love with Janiron Bonner since he stepped on campus, and for the past couple of years I'm like he's the dark horse. But then I just in my head I remember the fumble against Wisconsin and how thank God Wisconsin didn't score off that turnover, and we ended up blowing them out. It's like okay, you got number 4, cool. Like all right, now what? Don't fumble.
There is a trend on this podcast with the 4 of us. It's like everything in the off season, the preseason, whatever it is. Ultimately, you have to look at facts. You have to look at what happens on the field, and everything before that is just like all the words, all the press conferences that are covered by everyone in Nebraska, everything that gets put out, all the cool videos, the chasing threes, all that stuff is like, yeah, it's cool. But at the end of the day,
I will say, like, I'm going to take responsibility for this. We should have a shit ton more of Twitter followers than we do. We should. Because if I really wanted to, I could tweet out every single little thing I see and go, I could, 10 corn emojis and go, ah! I could do the soy face, ah! Like, I'm personally just not into that stuff. Like, hearing great things about. And that could get you 100 likes, right? Like, anything that is hope-based and preseason, I could easily do that stuff, but I'm just not into that stuff. I'm sorry. You guys, I apologize to you. We should have at least 10,000 Twitter followers, but I just don't like tweeting that stuff. Yeah. Maybe that's where Mike comes in. He can do the rah-rah.
I'm not a rah-rah guy. I'm sitting next to rah-rah one.
And like the people that do it, they get a lot of likes and they get a lot of followers and stuff. Cool. I don't want to say it's cringe, but it's every time I see one of those posts, I'm like, that dude he's not going to see a down. I'm sorry, he's not going to see a down.
Or when you're posting videos of Dante Dowdell in August of 25 and he isn't on the team It's like, why? Why are we posting videos?
And it probably got 80 likes or something.
Oh, more than that, I guarantee it.
You know, a lot of it's
Why are
probably
we-
bots. But
Right. Why are we posting videos of Dante Dowdell?
in Kentucky blue.
No, like he plays for Kentucky. You're posting videos of Dante Dowdell in a spring game last year. What? Why?
It's just all bullshit to me. It's
Yeah.
all just farming. I don't know. I sound like an asshole.
No, I had a
You know-
conversation. I'm not shitting you. Minutes before we started this episode about, again, one of my buddies wants us to do a segment that we are not going to be doing. And he wants it to be called the Kool-Aid Corner, where, you know, once a week we talk about why you should drink the Kool-Aid. So that's simply not what we do. I do Conspiracy Connor. Like, that's me having fun. But we try to be as objective as possible, and we want to talk about what's happening right now. I don't give a shit what happened 2 weeks ago. I don't give a shit what's going to happen in 2 weeks. I care about this week. Like, that's what we care about. We're not going to be posting videos of Dowdell. Like,
Yeah.
we're going to talk about what's happening right now. And like, if you want that, look elsewhere.
Like, you know,
I don't know what to tell you.
if we did a Kool-Aid Corner, it would be about the offensive line.
Mike,
I think that's what it would be about.
It
And of course,
would literally be the O-line.
dude, it's O-line and special teams. We've been glazing them endlessly. That is your Kool-Aid for you. Mike Eckler is a proven commodity. He's a proven coach. So yeah, like, we will talk positively because we've seen Mike Eckler's teams have results.
Now, what does Mike Eckler look at in Nebraska? I have no idea.
no idea.
What's
No
gonna happen?
clue.
We don't know.
In 2025, he was here a long time ago.
Yeah.
And things were different here.
But he wasn't the special teams coordinator. So there's that.
Linebacker.
KB, what else do we have on the agenda? Is there any comments in the chat?
Okay, so this kind of goes along with what we've just been talking about here,
Right.
and kind of like who NBNR is, and
Yeah.
like what we do, what we don't do.
Hmm.
Zach, and this was before this conversation. This was at 6:30, so about 8 minutes ago. Just keep pushing, guys. You build this podcast one episode at a time, and it doesn't go unnoticed. This is exactly what Husker media is missing.
And that's why we started
Shout
this
out
thing.
Zach.
Hat tip, baby.
We literally started this thing because we were tired of the same Kool-Aid shit that gets posted in the media constantly. And we have said over and over again, we are not media. We are going to give you the real opinions about things that are happening in Husker athletics. We're giving you the opinions that you have when you walk out of Memorial Stadium on a Saturday after they lose. You're going to feel exactly how I felt when I walked out of the stadium. You're going to feel exactly how you felt when you were screaming at a bar and people were looking at you weird, or standing on a bar stool or whatever. Like, we feel the same as you because we are you. We are Husker fans. We are not media.
Hey, you know what the difference is here? And this is going to segue to the next thing I guess I want to get into. If you guys don't want to, tell me to shut up.
Shut up.
Yeah, fair. Here's a difference between us and everybody else, okay? Everybody else goes, looks like Elijah Pritchett might not have all his shit together and might not be starting. That's everybody else, right? Us, at least me, I would say, that fucking sucks. And that's a disappointment.
Yes.
Some people will argue, and you know, Coach Ben Audi came at me a little bit, and he said, "I don't see any downsides to bringing an SEC experienced lineman. He could be a good backup for you. What is the harm in that?" And I said, "You know what, man? Assuming he would be available, and assuming he's on the team, and assuming he would step in and be a reliable player, that would be cool. But I feel like we are moving the goalposts to feel better. We are moving the goalposts. Why did you bring Elijah Pritchett here?
To start at left tackle.
Not to be a backup.
You paid him a lot of money
Yeah, and
to be here.
you paid him a lot of money, and some people would say, well, who cares? That's not your money. That's $18.90, blah, blah, blah. Fine. But like, it would be a disappointment because you see the ceiling and the potential for Elijah Pritchett. Some people were saying NFL draft, second round. You didn't bring him here to be a cool backup in case of emergency. That's not why he's here. So yeah, if he's not starting, it is a letdown.
Can you imagine being a booster that donated thousands of dollars to go get said left tackle?
If I'm a
And then
ped,
said left tackle
Yeah.
is sitting on the bench. Can you imagine donating that much money to go get the guy to protect your quarterback, and he's not playing.
Hey, Mike, do you think they would ever give that much money ever again?
They might not. If
They
we don't
might
win.
not, because they got burned, and they're going to go, what's my ROI?
Well,
Hey,
and-
on that, I had a chance to sit down with Kenny Gajewski. He's the head softball coach for Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
And I asked him, because I really haven't had any sort of conversation with anybody that knows anything about NIL. And I said, hey, what is the ROI for somebody that invests in NIL? And he said, well, that's the problem. He said, there is not a single percentage of ROI on NIL.
No.
He said,
There really
now,
isn't.
the only people that get hurt in this transaction are the players, because now all of a sudden you've put a price tag on their performance. And so when they don't do well, all of a sudden they're saying, well, I make all this money, I'm not performing well. And it just creates all this pressure, and the investors are not getting anything back for it. They're not.
Like, the reason why you give that much money is so you can feel happiness on Thursday nights and Saturday nights. That's why you give that much money,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And so you could have your name put up somewhere. I'm sure there's some ego involved, of course, but
Yeah, so I think, Kyle, you're saying the only people that get harmed are the players, and I think that is ultimately where that lies. But I think there is the fans as well, because with especially like Elijah Pritchett or players like him, and this is not a Nebraska specific issue, you create this powder keg where you say that a player with a ceiling as high as Elijah Pritchett is coming in, and fan expectations go up. And then you get an announcement like this, or,
You
It's
see the
not
depth
official.
chart?
yeah,
We'll-
no,
we'll talk
rumors,
about it.
whatever, that he may not start. But for fans that maybe aren't quite as in tune as, the four of us sitting in this room, those expectations do not go down. At worst, they stay the same. And then when things don't go as well, fans get very upset, and especially for a fan base like Nebraska, who's already rabid.
Listen to any reaction show
Yeah.
after a loss.
Oh, those are
Yeah.
fun.
So like it's damaging for a lot of people. The players do absolutely take the brunt of it. I won't argue that at all. But the fans are just going to get angry when things don't go with whatever expectation they thought was reasonable in their brains. They start to freak out.
Didn't we already see this with Micah Mazuka? We literally just went through this, almost the same thing with Micah Mazuka.
it feels that way.
It feels that way, right? You'll get
Yeah.
this SEC lineman who had a lot of experience, was recruited by Coach Rule, has this good relationship with Matt Rule. He's gonna fix him. We're gonna bring him in here, and Donnie Raiola gonna fix him.
Came in with, do we call it baggage?
Baggage and expectations.
Do we want to call it that?
Yes.
It sounds judgmental, but like Micah Mazuka had baggage, and that showed.
right. And Elijah Pritchett, he had a roller coaster of a season at Alabama.
Yeah,
Right.
off
And-
the field too, did some.
Yeah, did some
Shitty things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he has baggage.
Now that's not to say like he's a. I haven't heard anything that he's like a discipline or behavior
No,
problem.
I think Micah was a little bit more of that.
Yeah, but what did Matt Rule say? He said he's got to figure things out, something like that, without really getting into it. So does that mean he doesn't know what's going on? Either way, if he doesn't start, it is still a letdown.
Yes.
We don't need to pretend. Why do we have to pretend that? All respect to Gunnar Gatula. Like, I think
Maybe
he's good.
Gunner's balling out.
I think Gunner's good. Like, this is not to shit on Gunner. I think he's a very good player. You saw he was
serviceable. Left tackle.
but I feel like above serviceable. I felt like it was all right.
I disagree with that because
Well,
they would take him out
yeah.
in crucial situations and bring in a guy who's never played tackle before.
But to be fair to Gunnar Gatula, he should not have been playing.
No, I agree.
In an ideal situation,
I agree.
He was not prepared, but he played fine. He played pretty good. So this is not to shit on him at all. You didn't bring Pritchett here to back him up. I'm sorry, you just didn't. We don't need to pretend. We don't need to move the goalposts to feel better about it. All right? I still feel good about the O-line.
I love the O-line. This is the deepest O-line we've ever had. I mean, we're probably one injury away from being like, fuck, sky falling again. But like right now,
Quarterback,
Hold on,
running back.
Hold on. I want to take a second. You just said deepest toe line.
Right.
One injury away.
And you're like, fuck.
Well, shit.
Well, think about it. You lose. Let's just say
What?
that Pritchett isn't the starter, right? And guess what? Now he is. You're like, well, you're 1 injury away from it. Like, fuck.
Yeah, you go for Matt Rule saying he's not ready.
So he has to
he's
be.
in now.
Yeah, or like Justin Evans, he gets hurt. Fuck. Who's the center now? Like, there's a lot of things. And it's Sam Sledge, I think, but like, come on.
So
Like, it's deep. It's deep. I think it's talented.
It's as deep as it's ever been.
Yes.
At least.
Yes.
Which is saying something.
I mean, Turner Corcoran, Teddy Proska have been hurt the last 2 years before the season started.
Am,
There's a lot going on.
am I out of line to say that whatever it might be that Elijah Pritchett needs to figure out, they should print it out word for word.
Listen,
And he needs to recite it every night like scripture.
I don't know.
Like, my Lord, a lot of money came to bring you here. I want, like, the first things you say when you wake up are whatever is on that paper. And the last things that you say before you go to bed are the words that are on that paper. Jared, I'm going to need you to yell it. There's a 3-word phrase.
Yeah. You're getting paid a lot of money.
Oh, no.
So figure it out.
That's the one.
Fuck. That's 4 words.
Yeah.
Figure it out. Fuck.
Oh, okay.
Shit. Damn it. No, damn it. Could be wood. Anybody else got anything else to say?
No, I don't think so. KB, what do you got going on?
Hey, you know why Matt Rule's doing all these walk and talks? So he could show off how skinny he is. That's why he's doing it.
He's looking nice.
I agree.
He's looking good.
They
I agree.
updated his NCAA 26 avatar.
Yeah, they did.
So, at least they got him looking nice in there too.
He's looking nice and fit. I don't know. That's all I got for that.
KB.
Looks good.
Yeah, that was a lot to consume.
Well, hold on. Let's. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Where are you at with that? Are we stupid? Are we on the right track?
No, I mean, I just think like back to the point of Zach and kind of how we started that whole segment is like we never started this to pretend like we're media. We're just regular fans.
Yeah.
We're just 4 dudes that like to get together and drink beer on Monday nights, and we share our Nebraska football or Nebraska athletics conversations with the world. And so you're going to get how fans feel. That's what we are. So
Exactly. And I think we talked about before the episode. One more topic that might put us at time. We'll see. QB2. We talked about depth a little bit about the oh fuck if somebody gets hurt thing. The main guy that if he gets hurt, that's the biggest oh fuck on the team is Dylan Rella getting hurt.
Indeed.
Latif potentially pushing him for the QB2 spot. Do you think that is just words? Or do you think it's more like what we said, we've said it a couple times, where if Dylan goes out for a long amount of time, it would probably be Latif. And if it's like a game, he's going to miss a quarter, maybe the rest of the game, it'd probably be Granddad. Do we think that's still the case, or do you guys think that Latif is actually QB2?
So when we put out the clip of that, I believe we talked about that last week, maybe 2 weeks ago. There were some comments on that, and I love to read the comments. A lot of you tell me I'm ugly. Thank you for that. But so somebody told us that we had it backwards, that if it was a short time frame, then it would be Latif, and a long time would be Granddad.
No.
I think that's totally a misread of the situation. From what I've seen and from what I've read, Latif wasn't like asked to go into this QB battle for QB2. He wanted to. And I really, I love that. Like Latif, I believe to be a phenomenal quarterback. I'm excited about that. Frankly, I hope he wins QB2. I know, the red shirt thing, people might get freaked out about, but
You get 4 games.
yeah, you got 4 games, and then like Dayton's not too far off. Like, and
See
then
what you have.
I would love to see a QB battle between TJ Latif and Dayton Raiola. I think there's a lot of really cool things, but I just don't see Gramstad being like the best option for us. So I like that Latif is stepping up and at least making it a competition.
Well,
listen, long term for TJ Latif is a win-win.
Yes.
Because we talked about if Dayton Raiola gets in here next year and it's automatically like, hey, we love you, Dayton. And TJ's like, yo, what's up? I've been here this will be my 2nd year. Like, what's going on here? TJ Lateef starting long term in the event that Dylan Raiola goes down at any point. I mean, it gets him playing time. It lets him know that the coaching staff likes him and his future at Nebraska. And then not only that, but it also gets him experience heading into next year where Dayton, maybe as a freshman, doesn't start like his brother. Like maybe Dayton's not ready for the college level. So we've got TJ and he knows that we're down for TJ or I guess Dylan's still here for another year.
Yeah.
Assuming
we still got Dylan next year.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just think like it's you can't lose just putting TJ Lateef in there. Graham's dad has come out on a public forum and talked about like, yeah, I just really want to get into coaching and this is a great spot for me to learn how to coach. Same thing we talked about Casey Thompson. So like keep him on the sideline, teach him how to coach and let the future of Nebraska go instead of like a 5th year guy that came here from nowhere.
Well, and
right?
I think Grahamside can be a great mentor for TJ Lateef too. Like I think that's super helpful. And again, gets back into the coaching part of it.
Yeah. If you have Grahamside playing, Granddad, excuse me, for an extended period of time, I just think that would limit your offense so much. No offense to him. I think I don't want to say it's like the Harburg thing from a few years ago where your offense is just like, all right, run with your head down. All right, that's the offense. You know, I don't know. Jalen Gramstad's kind of a slider guy, but he's going to be moving around more. He's going to be running. I just feel like that would limit your offense a lot.
Well, he doesn't have the same arm
and you know what?
capacity as
And
Dylan.
No, not the same arm. Not the same arm as Lateef either.
No.
You would fucking hope. If you have Gramstad playing a lot, you're going to have like Dane Key going, damn it. Why did I come here, man? He's not getting me the ball, man. The fuck?
Well,
Put Lateef in.
Well, not a direct comparison. I think Granddad is similar to like a Joe Flacco. Like we've got this veteran guy. Right? He's been around.
No.
He's got experience.
No.
Joe Flacco, Super Bowl MVP.
That's why I'm saying not a direct comparison. I'm referring to like this kid, like he's got experience. Like he knows different offenses.
They're old.
And he can help like mentor some of these young guys. I think that's kind of the role that we should expect of him this year, is mostly to be a mentor. I mean, we talk about Dylan, who's going into his 2nd year as a starter, as a true sophomore. Gramstad's still, I think, like what, 15 or 16 years older than him. But I think it really is. Like, I think he will be a great mentor, but I don't see any meaningful play time for him.
If Dylan loses his helmet, Jalen Gramstad will go out there and he will take the next step. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah, I can see that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That if Dylan tweaks his ankle like he did against, what was it, UCLA or what?
Well, that was a back thing,
or
I think.
a back thing.
Yeah,
if that happens, Jalen Gramstad will go in the game. That's how I feel.
I think that's right.
If Dylan hurts his ankle and he's questionable for the game, I think they're going to get Lateef ready to roll.
I also I want to point out that while Gramstad is maybe not the best fit, he did win like every major award in NAIA.
NAIA Heisman Trophy winner. Yeah.
He did win like every major award. Like he's no schlub,
but
nobody's talking down on him.
He's not a Big Ten Power 5 quarterback.
I would agree with that.
Yeah. Power 4.
That's your offense would be okay. Ja'Cory Barney end around, flip it to him.
Be running between the tackles.
Boom.
Wandale 2.0.
Transfers. We've seen it before. What else? I thought I had something else. Hold on. Don't get all antsy on me here. I like that they got the number 1 safety in the country. That was cool.
Torrey Pittman.
That's right. Matt Rule can't recruit in state. Shut up. He's good at it. Leave him alone. There's some people were saying for all the haters that said Matt Rule can't recruit. I don't know if anyone's saying that. It's just people are mad about the in-state shit.
Well, he has to be selective.
Stop.
He has to be selective.
Hey, is Torrey Pittman going to help us beat Ohio State? I mean, it'd be a step closer, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, get him.
Go get him.
Boom.
It's
that easy.
I want to shut down one narrative right now. Is in the 2027 recruiting class, we're number 7. We might be top 5. Shut up. Shut up. That's a year and a half, 2 years from now. Shut up. Like, it's fantastic. And you know, if we succeed this year, more talent will come. If we succeed the next year, more talent will come. And those things build upon one another. But I don't care that we're number 7 in the 27 class right now.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
I saw an article. It was like Nebraska heating up on the 2027 recruiting trail. It is like, but wins need to follow. Yep. That's it.
You
The
could have
wins-
just had that second part.
Yes.
Hey, so
Wins need to follow.
heating up on the 27 recruiting class. Do you guys know how many recruits we have above 3 stars right now? It's
many?
2. It's 2 players.
Right.
It's 2027. Like, talk to me at the end of 2026, and then we can talk about the 27 recruiting class rankings.
I'll play devil's advocate. I'll say, I'd rather be there than not be there.
That's fair.
You know,
it's a hot start.
hey,
whatever.
It's a
it's
hot
fine,
start,
though.
but nobody cares how you start. They care how you finish.
Fucking
There was the Iowa State commit that said my in-state team didn't even contact me. Like, this is for those people. Matt
Uh-oh,
Rule
Mike.
said 2 things. He said, if you want to be recruited by Nebraska, come to camp.
Come to camp.
Come to camp. So if you are a high school athlete in the state of Nebraska, if you want the University of Nebraska to recruit you or look at your tape, come to camp. Don't bash your state school because they didn't recruit you. Because guess what? Matt Rule just got the best player in the state for 2027. Because you know why? Because he's good as fuck. And
That too.
because he probably came to
There you
camp.
go. You
Well,
probably camped.
and-
Yeah.
Notoriously, 5 stars never switch, you know, the schools they commit to.
Right.
Relax.
That'll never happen.
Yeah.
Relax.
Never once.
Just priming us for the heartbreak, are you?
I'm just trying to
No.
keep it grounded.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
Before we close up,
Go on.
Todd is in the chat,
Todd.
and Todd says that's a large assumption that Grahamstead can't play in the Big Ten. Look at all the Division II guys that have transferred and played well. Indiana 2024. And then he said wrong. Merritt Dawson, Christian Jones were both 4 stars, and Dylan is 3. There may be more.
For the 27 class, I checked the 24/7 site today. We're only marked as 2 4 stars because they pulled a 5-star rating off Torrey Pittman because he committed to Nebraska. That is my last. Jared, can you fact check me on that?
Well, and there are some, like if you look at certain recruiting sites, he's not even a 5-star on all recruiting sites. So
Yeah,
he's a 4-star on a lot of them. So I think he's a 5-star on one of them.
Yeah, I think for 27, the last I saw, we only had 2 recruits.
Yeah. So the assumption that Grahamstead can't play in the Big Ten, I mean, look, that is a bold statement. You don't know.
We don't know.
Literally nobody knows a damn thing on how anything is going to go in 2025. Nobody knows. This is all just chatter. This is all just talk. This is all just opinions. But we've seen enough Nebraska football to make an educated guess that maybe this guy that came out of nowhere, nobody knew he was even going to be in Lincoln, shows up to camp, like you guys just mentioned. He performed well. They offered him, and he's on the team now. But when you compare him to TJ Lateef, to Dylan Raiola, is he as good as those 2?
No.
I can't imagine.
Or Curtis Rourke. I mean, I think that's who. he
Yeah,
was.
that's who he's talking about. Are you kidding me?
I mean, Curtis Rourke. He played for Ohio. Jalen Gramstad. Who do you? I don't even.
NAIA. He went to
I forgot what school. The Iowa school for the
something like that.
football players.
Yeah.
I don't know. And it's different levels, dude. Different levels.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Different levels, dude. Different levels.
The other Dave says, I just have to say, beat Cincy, make a statement with a super chat. We appreciate you the other Dave.
Damn, you right.
The other Dave.
Appreciate you, Dave.
Did you fact check me over there?
Hey.
I'm sorry. I was thinking about Curtis O'Rourke and him not being at the NAIA level, and that made me.
Yeah.
What did you want me to fact check you on?
I was going to say I was told I
The
might be
recruiting class.
incorrect on the 2027
It
class.
doesn't
I think
matter.
the only
It's
2
fine.
recruits that are committed right now are Trey Taylor and Torrey Pittman.
Those are the 2 foundational pieces.
They're big.
And
Big.
listen, you have a quarterback as one of them, and
You have
a
2
safety.
Yeah, Torrey
Cool.
Pittman and Trey Taylor, 2
Okay.
4-star guys on 24/7 Sports.
Yeah. Okay. So it is just the 2.
I love having a quarterback as one of them. That's cool.
Yes.
Yeah. And I love a DB.
Shit.
We'll take it. Local kid.
Give me a left tackle, but that'll work too.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I'm good.
I think it's a good time to remind people next Monday at Nebraska Brewing Company, we will be doing our season predictions, a live show. It'll be interactive. They will have pulled pork, cold beer, and bad takes or good takes.
Hot takes, cold beer, and pulled pork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The American dream.
There, I tell you what.
But if you want to get your little fix in for Nebraska football, come to Nebraska Brewing Company on Monday. Come bullshit with us. Have a couple beers.
So we're gonna go game by game and give our predictions and
Absolutely.
all that.
Yep.
Okay, just
Absolutely.
making sure.
We'll get the pucker factor that Kyle has developed.
Yep. I feel like I'm pretty well educated with totally like non-relevant stats from 2024. That's all going to change, and every team's going to be completely different, as is their rosters. So I've done a lot of research for pretty much nothing, but at least I have some reasoning behind how I'm going to pick on Monday.
We I think we've talked about, you know, our Big Ten draft thing. That may be, if you guys are not on our Discord, that may be something we have to do on Discord prior to the season prediction episode, where we will be potentially drafting Big Ten teams, betting on their over-unders and their records. But even if we are not able to do that, go to our Discord. Like, I'm giving out bets. Mike says stuff.
I do say.
No, there's a ton of channels on there. Like we have everything you can possibly want to talk about.
Call Connor names
That most people do.
on Twitter, TikTok, Discord. Just make fun of Connor. You don't even. Who cares about Nebraska football? Who cares? Make fun of him. There you go.
I hate that I told him earlier this episode that I read comments too, because I do.
I read everything.
I read everything.
And I think Matt Rule does too.
Yeah.
That's what blocked us. Matt, why?
Come back.
Why?
Let us follow you.
Baby, come back.
Matt. Why, Matt? Okay. I think we're good. Yeah.
That's going to be in the title. Matt Rule blocked us on Twitter. that might be the only title. It's just Matt Rule blocked us on Twitter.
With the eye emoji.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mike's favorite.
Yep.
Matt Rule, come back to me. All right. I'm done. I got nothing. NBNRpodcast.com. NBNR Podcast on every social media site that we're on. TikTok's been doing okay.
No block, no rock. Discord.
Facebook, I feel like every time I refresh on Facebook, seriously, we get like 7 new followers. Boom. It's like, oh, that's kind of cool. It's very satisfying. People are watching our shit.
I love it.
Granted, it's Facebook.
Love
no
it.
offense. But
Yeah.
Love it.
the people that will not be wearing black to the blackout game, those are the people liking us on Facebook.
Love it.
I'm one of your hosts, Jared Hall.
Mike Delaware.
Connor Cavalack.
Kyle Byers.
As always, beat Cincinnati, beat the Kelseys, and GBR.